The holidays are coming, and that means food, stress, pressure, and the guilt all start showing up like uninvited guests. And if you've had a transplant, you already know that managing your health this time of year feels like a whole extra job. But here's the thing, you don't need to follow a strict diet to stay healthy through the holidays. You don't need to fear food. You don't need to punish yourself. What actually matters is movement, mindset, sleep, and a regulated nervous system. Aloha, friend. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina, and I have been on my transplant journey for the past 31 years. And starting this channel is one of the ways that I am giving back to the transplant community. And today I am sharing tips to hopefully make your holiday season a little less stressful. Now, I do want to start off by saying that I am not a dietitian. So if you have any concerns about what to eat or what not to eat, please check with your doctor or your transplant team. But I am someone who's been on steroids for the past 31 years, and I have not gained the weight that most people assumes comes with taking the steroids. And before you say it, yes, I am petite, but petite people can can be overweight too. In fact, my doctor told me when pre-transplant, when I weighed like 99 pounds, I had lost some weight right before. He said, "You're going to have to be on steroids and you will gain 50 pounds." And I was petrified. I was like, no way am I going to gain 50 pounds. I'm only 5'2". So I'm proud to say that over the past 31 years, I have not gained that weight. However, petite does not mean healthy either. And I'm about to share something with you that I am not proud of, but that I am working on. And I want you to understand that looks can be deceiving. So on my last DEXA scan, which is the scan that you do that test for bone density because, steroids, my visceral fat was 39%, which did not make me happy. Like, I knew that it wasn't ideal, but I didn't realize that it was that high. And I didn't like it. So this body has been through it. I mean, 31 years is a long time to be on the meds, including the steroids, that are really tough on my body. The inflammation is real. And if I'm not continuously and actively supporting my health, it shows. So this is why I've always told myself that I really need to do it better than the average person because I have more to lose. I feel like I have more to lose. So here's why I don't recommend obsessing over holiday eating. It can create stress. Deprivation can create stress. Stress creates inflammation. Inflammation affects your immune system, which is already lowered, so that's not good. That combination is a disaster for your body. So instead of focusing on calories or restricting foods, focus on habits that influence your metabolism, your inflammation, your energy, and your hormones, because that is what creates long-term health during the holidays and all year long. So those 4 concepts is what I'm getting ready to get into now. The first one that I want to share with you is mindset. Now, I know this sounds foo-foo or woo-woo, but really there's now science behind this. And I shared in another video about how powerful the mind is, but this is really where it all starts. So if you go into the holidays thinking, I'm going to mess up, I shouldn't eat that, I'm going to gain weight just by looking at food, your stress hormones begin to spike before the food even hits your plate or your mouth. And stress impacts digestion, immunity, and recovery. So instead, just remind yourself, one meal or one cookie does not define my health. Food is fuel and it should be enjoyed. And I can trust my body. That's the first concept. The second concept is daily movement. Big proponent of daily movement. This is your secret weapon. Movement impacts everything: your metabolism, your muscle preservation, your blood sugar, inflammation, mental health, transplant longevity. And here's the best part: you don't have to do intense workouts. Are they helpful to do every once in a while? Yes, but they're not necessary. You just need consistency. So just think about things like walking. I'm actually running a walking challenge right now. It started December 1st, so that me and the other transplant recipients in the group don't feel bad when maybe we do eat something that wasn't in our diet. And we're also getting a head start on the January diet craze that never lasts. Why not start in December? Why not start today, right now, this moment? So you can also think about things like light stretching, gentle yoga. I love yin yoga. Check out the recent video that I did that discusses this particular form of yoga. I'll drop the link below. And then there's also low impact movement and dancing around the kitchen, which, yes, that does count. That's something I love to do too. Because it's not about burning calories, it's about telling your body you are safe, you can process this, and you can handle this. Concept number 3 is quality sleep. So people think that food is the main issue during the holidays, but nope, it's sleep. Because when you're sleep deprived, your hunger hormones go up, your cravings increase, your blood sugar spikes, your inflammation rises, and your nervous system gets edgy, which means you're hungrier, stressed, and less emotionally regulated. And this is when you start to make poor dietary decisions as well. So this is why prioritizing sleep over dieting will always give you better results. Now, let's talk about something that most transplant recipients will never hear about. Your nervous system is steering your healing. When you're constantly in fight or flight mode, rushing, worrying, hosting, cooking, pleasing everyone, your body is not digesting well, healing well, or resting well. The nervous system resets are small practices that signal safety to your body, and they can take just 30 seconds. It's amazing what just 30 seconds can do. So some examples are deep breathing, grounding your feet on the floor, taking a very long exhale, stepping into another room for a pause if you're just feeling overwhelmed from all of the chaos, touching your heart and breathing slowly, short body scans, putting your phone away, a warm shower, and silence. These micro resets lower your cortisol, improve digestion, stabilize your blood sugar, soften inflammation, and help your body to handle food and stress better without dieting. So here's some things to focus on this holiday season instead. Instead of stressing about carbs or calories, focus on movement, getting good quality sleep, regulating your nervous system with those gentle resets, enjoying your meal, slow down when you're eating, really feel the texture and the taste of it. Stay hydrated, of course, very important for us. Give yourself grace and be present. Be in the present moment. Because your health is a whole body experience, not a holiday checklist. The holidays are supposed to be joyful, not stressful. And as transplant recipients, we deserve joy. You deserve joy. You also deserve food freedom, and you deserve to feel good in your body without guilt or fear. So I hope that this video was helpful. And if you want more videos on post-transplant health, holistic wellness, mindset, and daily habits that help you thrive, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. It also helps other transplant recipients to find this much needed information. And I'd love to know in the comments, what's the hardest part of staying healthy during the holidays for you? Whatever it is, I'm sure you're not alone. That's it for this week. I will see you in the next video.